Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are talking food, and not just because I'm hungry. We're talking about 5 food and restaurant stocks that dividend investors should seriously have on their radar right now. These are companies that feed the world and feed your portfolio. Let's get into it. Number 1, McDonald's, ticker MCD. This is the granddaddy of food dividend stocks. McDonald's is a dividend aristocrat, which means it has raised its dividend every single year for more than 25 consecutive years. That is not an accident, that is discipline. The beauty of McDonald's from an investor's perspective is that it operates primarily as a franchisor. They collect royalty fees and rent from franchisees, which keeps their margins fat and their cash flow incredibly predictable. Add in digital ordering, delivery, and international expansion, and McDonald's is not just surviving, it is compounding quietly in the background of millions of portfolios. If you don't own it, you need to ask yourself why. Number 2, Domino's Pizza, ticker DPZ. Here's one that surprises people. Most folks think of Domino's as just a pizza company, but here's what dividend investors understand. Domino's is really a supply chain and royalty business that happens to sell pizza. The majority of their revenue comes from manufacturing dough and distributing ingredients to their franchise locations. They collect royalty fees on top of that, so they get paid whether the pizza sells great or just okay. Domino's has delivered consistent dividend growth, share buybacks, and strong margins. It is the world's largest pizza company, and it keeps expanding globally. This one deserves a spot on your watch list. Number 3, Yum Brands, ticker Yum, KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, all under one roof. That is Yum Brands, and it is a powerhouse for dividend investors. Like McDonald's, Yum operates an asset-light franchise model, meaning they don't carry the heavy costs of running thousands of restaurants themselves. They collect royalties and fees while franchisees handle the day-to-day operations. Taco Bell alone is a cash machine, especially with younger consumers. The international footprint, particularly KFC in Asia and Africa, gives Yum serious long-term growth potential that a lot of investors overlook. Consistent dividend, global reach, proven brand power. Number 4, Hormel Foods, ticker HRL. Now we're stepping into packaged food territory, and Hormel is royalty in this space. Hormel is a dividend king, and that means they have raised their dividend every single year for over 50 years straight, 50 years through recessions, inflation, pandemics. They kept raising that dividend. Brands like Spam, Skippy, Jenny O, and Applegate are in their portfolio. Hormel also has a growing presence in food service, supplying restaurants directly, and they are expanding internationally. The yield has been attractive lately, which makes this a very interesting entry point for income investors who want stability above all else. Number 5, General Mills, ticker GIS, Cheerios, Pillsbury, Haagen-Dazs, Progresso, Yoplait, Blue Buffalo. This company feeds people from breakfast to dessert and even feeds their pets. General Mills has raised its dividend consistently for over a decade and is currently yielding around 3.5%. In an uncertain economic environment, packaged food brands like these tend to hold up extremely well because people still need to eat, even when they're cutting back on going out. The Blue Buffalo pet food acquisition has added a whole new growth dimension to this company, and the pet food market is not going anywhere. General Mills is quiet, consistent, and exactly the kind of stock that builds wealth over time. So there you have it, McDonald's, Domino's, Yum Brands, Hormel Foods, and General Mills. 5 companies that have been feeding people for decades and have a track record of rewarding their shareholders for it. If you found this helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone who is just getting started with dividend investing. And if you want the deeper breakdown with financials, payout ratios, and growth analysis, that full deep dive is waiting for you over on Patreon. The link is in my bio. I'm Marie, and I will see you next time. Keep building that income. Bye for now.